Hello and welcome to Anglo Legal. You all know me by now. My name's John. I'm the Client Affairs Manager. I'm a practicing British and international lawyer, backed up by in-house Thai lawyers, barristers, accountants and consultants. So today we're here to speak about the importance of due diligence when taking over a Thai limited company. Frequently, we see a lot of clients coming to us because they're taking over a Thai limited company that's been formed, and usually this is when they're buying a house which is attached to that company. Due diligence in these situations is even more important than when you're just buying a property itself. Not only do you have to check the property, but you have to check the company, and here's why. So when you as a foreign national buy a Thai company that holds land, you aren't just buying real estate. You're acquiring a legal entity with its own history, liabilities, regulatory burdens, and everything that comes with it. The company route for land ownership is a grey area, and the authorities have increasingly scrutinised this in 2025 and 2026, so it's vital that your due diligence is in place. Third, due diligence is the only way to ensure the land title is valid and that the company isn't a ticking time bomb. Okay, so corporate governance and nominee scrutiny. We've done videos on this before. Nominees are being looked at heavily, and matters involving nominees are getting prosecuted, so we have to be careful. The most critical check for any foreign national is the legitimacy of the shareholding structure. Thai law and the Foreign Business Act generally prohibits companies with majority foreign ownership from owning land. So, you must verify that the 51% Thai shareholders actually paid for their shares with their own funds. The Land Department and the DBD now frequently demand bank statements from Thai shareholders to prove that they are not nominees. Voting rights also have to be checked. Is the voting rights for the Thai shareholders disproportionate to that of the foreign national? Title verification for the land itself. You have to be sure that what you're buying has an official title deed. Usually the most common is the Chanote, the red title deed. Check the back of the deed for mortgages, liens, servitudes or easements. Does a neighbour have a legal right to bypass and go through your land to get to theirs? It's very important because sometimes you can buy and all of a sudden there's a tractor coming through your property and it's to get to the neighbouring fields, farms, houses, etc. Is there any leaseholds or loans registered against the title deed? Again, very important because you're taking over everything within this company. Financials, this is the biggest thing that you have to check. Remember, when you take over a company, you're taking over their liabilities. If this company's been operational for many years, there's countless things that could have gone wrong or are going wrong. So, check the annual audit and VAT filings for the last 5 years. Why does this matter? Unpaid taxes occur, heavy fines, and can lead to asset seizures. Is there unrecorded loans or debts for the directors? You may find yourself personally responsible for repaying the company creditors. Searching for court records in the company's or director's name to ensure the company isn't currently being sued by a former employee, contractor, or someone else. Utilities, have they paid their taxes to the local authority? Again, when you take over, and we've seen it from clients, they suddenly get a bill through for 4, 5, 6 years of unpaid taxes, adding tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, onto their personal liabilities. Why are these checks mandatory? The risks. Essentially, things can be a triple loss. Criminal penalties for using nominees, asset forfeiture if you're holding land incorrectly, voiding the company itself and having the land seized or ordered for sale. Importantly, as of 2026, as we've discussed before, the Thai authorities utilise digital cross-referencing between the Revenue Department, the DBD and the Land Office. That makes it much easier for them to spot paper companies with no real income that suddenly acquire multi-million baht plots of land, condos, etc. So if you're thinking, as many do, that there's great offers out there and you want to buy a house, you want to buy a condo, etc., and it's in a Thai company name, remember this area is being looked at heavily by the Thai authorities, and do your due diligence. And of course, that's where we come in. At Anglo Legal, our professional commercial lawyers, all of whom are English speaking, are there to do these checks and to report back to you to to carry out the due diligence before you invest your capital. So if you're thinking of buying, whether it's through a company or just houses and condos itself, due diligence is your first port of call. Identify the risks before you lose money. We're here for all of your legal needs. Remember to follow on Facebook and YouTube. We're here for the updates, and we're here for everything that you may want whilst in Thailand. Again, thank you everybody for watching.